What's going on, everybody? Manufactured Opinion here, and welcome back to my Skyrim playthrough / guide. And today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I just recently did this quest, Laid to Rest, and it was a really memorable quest for me. It was one of the quests that had a much better backstory than a lot of the others. If you ask me memorable quests in Skyrim, it would most likely be A Night to Remember and this quest. Those would be the first two I think of. A Night to Remember just because of how insane it is, and this quest because of the backstory. I tried to make it so that where the story popped up, like, you know, where they give you backstory, I would like shut up and not talk, but I figure you can go back and read the subtitles and just mute me, just tell me to shut up. And yeah, if you haven't already done the quest, it's an entertaining quest, but it's entertaining story-wise, not really. There's action at the end, which is pretty cool. I just thought the storyline was really cool. I liked it a lot. So yeah, after you talk to the Jarl, you go to this burnt-down house, and you talk to this little girl, Helgi. And essentially, I'll just go over the story. So you get into Morthal, and there's this burned-down house. And you go talk to the Jarl about the burned-down house. And she says this guy Hrogar, who I believe his name is, his family got burned alive. His wife and his daughter. And they all think there's this big scandal in town. They think it's Hrogar that did it. So you go investigate the house, and you talk to this little girl, and she tells you she wants to play hide and seek, which is creepy. When I was talking to this girl, it like really creeped me out. And so it took me a while to find her, but I found her, and she's in a, I won't spoil it, you're about to find out here, which just creeped me out even more. Let's wait and watch as I rain death from above. I froze the game there for a second. So yeah, she's hiding in this coffin, which is just weird. And Laylette is trying to dig her back up. And Laylette is a vampire. Now, what we're about to go see, this is Laylette's husband, by the way, is we're going to go to this woman named Alva's house. Now, Alva was a vampire. And Alva bit Laylette so she could become a vampire, and she could start taking over the town for the master vampire. And Laylette and Hrogar, like Alva, you'll see, Alva made Hrogar her protector while she slept there in the night. And Hrogar's family was getting too nosy. So Alva tells Laylette to go kill the family of Hrogar. But she doesn't kill the family, right? She doesn't make it look like an accident. She burns the whole family alive. And Laylette goes crazy and hopes the child can come back to life. So let's watch the story unfold here.
You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong.
I actually had to play through the beginning again just to get the whole story. And you get a book up here that explains a lot of it. I read through that too. Oh, awesome transition. I don't usually use transitions in my videos because for some reason it seems to, my audio seems to lag when I use transitions. I probably shouldn't have said that because I may have to take the transitions out. In which case you won't see the transition and then you'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? But hopefully I can keep the transitions in. Hopefully. And look who it is. Mr. Hrogar. I honestly didn't expect him to be here. But I already told you guys the... Oh, I cut that out pretty quick. But, yeah. Honestly, you guys were because I just told you the beginning of the story. So here is where Alva rested during the daytime. And here's her journal. I actually read through the whole journal. It's about looks like about 40 seconds long, so if you want to skip 40 seconds ahead and not even read the journal, maybe I should have cut most of this out, but I wanted you guys to see it. I guess I could have just flipped through it real quick, and you could have paused and read it. But yeah, the book basically just goes over her trying to take over the town of Morthal, and her schemes on how she's going to do it one by one, and her plan to get rid of Hrogar's family because they were getting too suspicious. And the girl ends up dying, and Lilette goes crazy, wanting the girl to come back, thinks she can like still revive her or something. Couldn't even get that right. She killed the child and left the body to burn. Something is wrong with Lilette. She keeps talking about Helgi. I think her mind has snapped. She seems to think that the child can still be brought back to be her companion. That's a bit messed up, if I say so myself. Oh, look at that. There's a stranger in town. I have to be careful. That would be me. I am that stranger. So yeah, after you get that book, you're going to go back and talk to the Jarl. And the Jarl will say, oh my god, I know who that master vampire is that's trying to take over the town. And she gives you like 6 or 7 of her, whatever they are, guards, I guess, to go raid the vampire cave. And like all the companions in this game, they didn't follow me into the cave. They glitched out. I wasn't waiting for them. So I raided the whole cave myself. It wasn't too hard. If you're a lower level, I wouldn't suggest doing it. I think I'm level 46 when I do this, which isn't even that high of a level, but so you just want to follow the quest marker to the cave. There's some pretty good stuff in the cave. Nothing too cool. There's actually, you can find Alva's body down here, which I'll show you at the end. I just left the whole fighting and stuff in. I figured why not. You guys watched almost 10 minutes of story. I might as well show you some action. Am I right? Am I right? But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I just thought the story around this quest was really cool. One of the more memorable ones. Oh, these vampires. Look at him. He actually blocks. I barely run into anybody that actually blocks. Oh, you're going to want to make sure that you bring cure disease potions with you, because you will get vampirism from Mr. Master Vampire. I forget his name already. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you are lower level, wait for those guards to come with you. It'll make it a lot easier. Actually, the Master Vampire almost killed me. You'll see coming up. I fumble around with my potions. If I didn't have any potions, he would have killed me. That's my motto for this save file. Run into danger, hope you have potions. If you don't, you die. And I gotta stop giggling after everything I say. Had a few complaints about that. I'll make sure not to laugh after everything I say. I don't think I laugh after everything I say, but anyways, I'm kind of killing the mood of this quest here. It's supposed to be the saddest quest, not talking about laughing. Although I swear, nobody really wants to see a depressing video, so you gotta brighten it up a bit. Gotta make people want to go play the game, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I contemplated using Sanguine Rose right here, but I figured by the time I'd popped Sanguine Rose and was able to get my Daedric Axe back, I might have died, so I decided against it. Blindly spamming potions. And he has Equilibrium, you see how he had that? Sapped all my magic away. I think that was Equilibrium. Was it? Actually, I don't know if that was Equilibrium. It looked like it. Same animation. Kill him, and then what you're going to want to do is right after you kill him, you want to run to the right side of the room. Down this passageway, there'll be a Night Stalker vampire, and you'll find Alva right there. And she doesn't really have that much loot, as you can see, but I thought it was pretty cool. And here's the end when you run back out of the dungeon after you kill the master vampire.
I'm so tired.
Get to say one last goodbye to Helgi. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we're back to the Jarl. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quest as much. Well, if you have already done the quest, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, for at least for the story's sake. And plenty more. I got some big stuff planned, so you guys will want to stay tuned, alright? And as always, have fun in Skyrim. Bye-bye, everybody.